good, MP?
Even more adorable.
So, mostly strawberries and bananas. Yeah, that's a classic. I paid to see that.
He's a freshman, he's still a little raw, but I think the guy's the next LeBron.
I'll catch you guys later. Of course he is.
Guys, I'm serious.
We know.
You always are. Every year you're sure that you're the next LeBron.
That's not
Yeah,
true.
get up to Seattle.
Well, yeah, okay, that one other time. Well, actually twice.
Oh, you don't escape like
But, actually,
The only guy you weren't that high on was LeBron.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to
he's gotten some good breaks, but I think his luck's gonna run out.
I know that some teams wouldn't mind, but our guards are shooting in the paint too much.
Changes needed? So,
Let the bigs use their size and give them space to rebound and play making the post. Unless it's a dunk, I want our team out of there.
They're shooting high percentages.
That's not the game we play.
two of you are
It
gonna
diminishes
save
the
us
roles of the
an
bigs.
hour a
Let's start cutting it out of our play calls.
Okay, we'll do. And we'll talk about it with the players. We'll be making
wanna come
weekly
bird watching
slideshows
this
by
weekend?
continent of our top 5 target
You
players.
know we have video games and like 100 TV
Want
jokes.
shorter meetings, right?
I took a class in college once.
Synthesize,
Really enjoyed
gather,
it.
review,
Except for the early Saturday
summarize,
mornings.
and I'll cap the
Okay,
meeting
well,
for 30
if we're
minutes.
all going and getting hot chocolate, then
I'm hoping to find the cinnamon
Minimum. Hey, at least our names
I'm used to just watching Hawks and
Anyone been to
Pelicans.
Utah?
Can the teal shoot threes?
Nope, but my neighbor went and showed me some
After work tonight,
coolest
wanna catch some
photos.
stand-up comedy?
Had all the best shots on
Love the
canvas,
idea.
emphasizes the
How
red.
much?
I got you. I used you last time.
No, it wasn't my trip.
That's a joke in itself.
Maybe a snapshot.
What is?
Some photos of his photos.
You picking up
Who
a check?
do that?
I've got some
You
on my
calling him
sister's
Steve?
trip to Mexico.
Oh, that would be
Photos of photos.
spinning twice as much as you do. The last check you picked up,
If you could
was
be
your
the
paycheck.
GM for a day,
Maybe
which
you don't need
prospects
stand up. We got a comic right here, right
Definitely go
now.
west to California.
They were out early
Competitive
shooting
court
today.
players are evaluating year-round now.
About 2 hours.
Games and
Didn't they
off-court
just get
activities,
here?
and there's always
started
someone
right when
to
they
watch
arrived.
with,
Worked up a good lather.
colleges.
Yeah, they must be putting in a lot into tonight's
Yeah,
game.
for me, I'd
we
head
should
to
get
New
some
Jersey.
shots up this game.
Outside of where New York
We should
prospects are
absolutely
scouted, where
not
people have game,
at
but
all
college
not
scouts
watch.
may not.
I'd like to go on a big trip I've after watched the season. videos myself.
International?
Without leaving your desk.
Like Japan?
You can know
Australia?
known Yeah, and unknown Japan. talent across the
I want
world.
to see Tokyo. I love seeing those
quite a list
steakhouses
of
they
rooms
have on
that
TV.
man.
Plus, I'd like to see one of those cat
I've got a
cafes.
bit of history.
Your
of
joke.
footage there.
No, they look super cool.
No,
They're even
don't do
vending
it.
machines for
Last
treats
year
and
he told me to
stuff.
drop his name with
I
that
like
training in
cats,
Panama.
but I don't usually
Can't
vacation
even
for them.
imagine what I saw your report on shooting guards this morning.
I mean, I was
The depth chart,
running
you
and
mean?
trying to
That's
stay
the one.
2 steps ahead of him, so I might not have
I'm
heard him.
concerned. You're focusing on.
I love the way many.
I'm a pancake man myself.
I hear you, but sometimes you need something a little more substantial in the morning. That's right.
You're not going to the right place. I'm just saying if there's an excuse to get over to Spain for some scouting, I'll send you some restaurant recommendations.
I hear that. A little ball, a little tapas.
been a
Yeah,
long
maybe a
time
little
since
checking
I've
out of
seen a college
Picasso's
player with
Guernica at the Rain.
So I'm thinking about
fans, this time, direct their attention to center court for the awards ceremony. Introducing the NBA champion, your Philadelphia 76ers. Your head coach is Nick Nurse.
Away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Phoenix Suns. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. They've got Dunn, Max Christie out there with Booker, then it's Clint Capella, and it's Tatum in at the four-man position. And for the 76ers, we've got Doncic, MP out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Edgecombe, and it's Portland at the three. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
Let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Thanks so much. Well, coming off of his fourth straight NBA title, it might seem like MP has nothing left to prove, but that's not the case as far as he's concerned. He told me, I don't look back, I'm only focused on this season. He said he won't be satisfied until that fifth straight title is locked up. Guys?
Thanks. You know, you gotta love that drive that MP has.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Here's Booker. Pass to Christie. And here is Capella. Here's Booker. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper.
In textbook mechanics, make it look like it's going in every time. Booker, unreal.
And here's MP for three. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. Last year, ending with a title for MP. GA, that was his 4th championship.
And Kevin, he's got that competitive fire. MP told us before tonight he's approaching this year like he hasn't ever won.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Doncic against Booker. Driving to the basket. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
And so here's Phoenix, following the three-pointer by MP. It's good. Booker's got 7. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. MP outside. This one for 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Outside Tatum. Done outside. Pass to Capella. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And stolen by Christie. Now here's Tatum. And he banks in the layup.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Jared McCain comes in for Porter. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Embiid sets the pick for MP. Nailed from three-point land. 17 points in the game. You know, you look at MP, Greg, 3 consecutive most valuable player awards, something that's only been done before by 2 others.
And those would be Bill Russell and Larry Bird. Pantheon-level achievement unlocked by MP. He is on a collision course with greatness.
Here's MP. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. And the basket by MP.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Suns trail by 11. Pass to Sissoko. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first. Here's Prosper. Defended by Wembanyama. Williamson looking it over. And Zaire Williams picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And Phoenix also making a switch. Tatum's checked in. The 76ers leading by 18. Setting the floor for the Suns. Booker out there with Williamson. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Sissoko in at the 3 spot. Here's Edgecombe. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Wembanyama passes to MP. Takes the 3. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow. And the defending finals most valuable player was none other than MP. And it's the 4th time, Greg, he's earned that Bill Russell trophy.
And he's always been about the team success. He'll tell you the best part of all those finals MVP trophies, they came along with the one name after Larry O'Brien.
Rocket 2. Sissoko, no good. And so MP will bring it up for the 76ers. They can look forward to the Rockets arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Out to the right wing. Williamson kicks to Booker. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
And showing off a little with the handles there. Man, is Booker fun to watch.
Tim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
Now here's Williamson. Following the miss by MP. And Booker kicks to Williamson. And it's off from three-point range. MP deciding where to go with it. Shoots the 3. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the 76ers with some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Wembanyama. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jared McCain. 1:19 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Christie. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Edgecombe with the steal. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Phoenix has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Christie. Now Tatum fires from deep. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Here's MP. Off target at the rim.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Pass to Tatum. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Tatum's got 7 points.
I mean, how do you guard that? Tatum's range is off the charts.
And here's MP for 3. Drills it from outside. And MP might as well be known as MVP at this point, right, Greg? He won his 4th most valuable player award last season.
And number 4 for MP puts him even with LeBron James and Wilt Chamberlain. It's the level that MP is starting to break into with his play. Simply incredible what MP has been able to accomplish. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Philadelphia ahead, delivering the blowout. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot from live. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
You know, for the Suns, I've hung with these guys in the offseason. They're better than people think, but they still got to prove it.
Yeah, high hopes for them and for their fans as well. And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Phoenix Suns.
Where's the perimeter, D? I see no sense of urgency, and those boys are getting scorched.
Big fella, you might be able to guard the perimeter better right now.
Well,
and that's all for us. Now
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
And Benyama's out there with MP. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Porter. And it's Edgecombe in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Booker against Doncic. Now here's Booker. Z right on him. Shot clock at 3. And the Suns another 3.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Back to you, Kevin.
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie. Well, there's not much to debate. MP has proven to be, Greg, one of the top players in this league.
No doubt. MP has put himself in that elite company after earning his 4th All-NBA first-team selection last season. And you know he'll be looking to earn that honor again this year. Frankly, I'd be surprised if he doesn't. Air Mail Special. Wemby on the catch and flush.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. The open shot by Tatum. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Porter a screen on Tatum. A 3 from MP. Trains the three-pointer. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
MP against Tatum. Booker outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Booker's got 14.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Jared McCain's checked in for Porter. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. MP is number 1.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. In 5 years now in the league for MP, Greg, scary to think that his prime years are still ahead of us. They're coming up.
Kevin, it's hard to imagine that his best basketball is ahead of him. But when you think about the most dominant primes we've seen from a player, the way he can control the game, the drive he has as a player, it's all there for him to take.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Sissoko passes to Tatum. Nice move. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on MP.
Nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Tari Eason comes in for Edgecombe. And Rogers subbed in for Luka Doncic. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Prosper. Back to Williamson. Tatum down low. MP's there. And a missed layup.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Here's Sissoko. Nothing on the board.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. But if it goes, what a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
And with the clock almost at 0, it's great awareness on his part.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got...
He's making some changes here. Embiid with the screen on Tatum. MP passes to Embiid. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists tonight. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Setting the floor for the Suns. We've got Booker. Williams is out there with Tatum. Then there's Williamson. And it's Prosper in at the 5. They get it again. Tatum. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Tatum's got 20.
And that's simply Tatum making the hustle play, wanting it more than the opposition.
McCain sets a screen for MP. That shot, no good. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years, but nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Here's MP. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The 76ers making a switch here. Eason's checked in, and the Suns making a change here. Rogers passes to MP. Fires for 3. Again, what an avalanche! That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Christie. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by MP.
And And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
The three from MP. Hits it again. Wow! 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Tatum with the screen on Rodgers. Booker with it. Now defended by Embiid. And the rejection by MP. A three ball. And another one.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Capella sets a screen for Booker. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The three from MP. And again for three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of...
I just got to give a shout out to my guy MP. 4 chips. It's GOAT status, man.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. Here's a look at the schedule for Philadelphia. On Sunday, they'll face off against Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers. And then on Monday, they'll face off against Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks.
And looking at the Clippers matchup, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. They've got Luka Doncic. Victor Wembanyama is out there with MP. Then there's Edgecombe, and it's Porter in at small forward. And you look at MP and all he's done at the NBA level. A bit surprising that he hasn't represented Team USA over the summer.
Well, I know they've asked him, but it doesn't seem to be a priority right now for MP. Fans would love to see him in red, white, and blue, playing for his country. With the way that he's played, you know, he would be a problem in international ball.
Well, Grant, when a season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, B.A., they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Beautiful catch and flush right there by Porter Jr. gliding into that alley-oop.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Russell. Smith outside. Houston working the ball around. Higgins misses. And the 76ers with possession. Good momentum, 8 straight points. From deep, MP. He buries it from 3. MP's got his second basket on the night.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Smith against MP. The 3 from Russell. Rebound by the 76ers. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now.
An 0 for 4 start. Somebody forgot to take this team out of the cooler.
And here's Doncic outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Higgins, 15 in his last outing.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns played some superb basketball. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
So both teams making some changes here. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. MP, number 1.
For him, it was a season to remember, and I think his fans would say the same.
Hachimura with a screen on Doncic. Out to Hachimura, looking to win the run. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. The Sixers lead by 18. MP shot is good.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Russell, the pass to Hachimura. Back to Russell. Here's Shepherd, 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Doncic outside. Kicks it out to MP. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year. Pass to Shepherd. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The 76ers have gone an impressive 8 of 9. Kicks it out to MP. The 3-ball. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Now here's Doncic. Give him 8. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McCain, a screen on Hachimura. MP, no good. Here's Shepherd, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Shepherd. Hachimura from long range. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And their 3-point shooting, a big reason. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. Randall in at the 2. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Shepard from deep. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Boy, nice ball movement from MP, not just sitting on the rock right there.
Here's Higgins. He's scoreless. Outside Russell. Will it go? And it's good on the layup.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Porter with a screen on Hachimura. MP, that one's good.
MP being involved from beyond the arc is trouble for the opposition.
Russell deciding where to go with it. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Philadelphia has gone 4 of 4 from three-point land in the second quarter. Porter with a screen on Şengün. Such a wide-open look. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Higgins. No good from outside.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
And here's MP from outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And here's Shepard for 3. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Gets the 3 to fall.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Shepard. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Hachimura outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. MP getting it done for Philadelphia. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Well, you know, for Philadelphia, they started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong in that first matchup. Played with a lot of energy.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the 76ers.
When you have this many
and that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. We've got Michael Porter, Edgecombe out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's MP, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for offensive players, they say that understanding angles gives a big advantage. Can you elaborate on that a little bit, Clark?
I think I can, B.A., a little bit. When you think about the geometry of the game, angles, spacing, timing, those things are not what you would think about when you think geometry, but how you cut, how you move, when you move, get to the basket, all of that stuff is part of the geometry of the game.
Here's Higgins, still without a bucket. Shot clock at 6. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Boy, Smith put some real power behind that jam. Well done, young man.
Now Philadelphia with it. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
MP's shot is good.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Higgins passes to Smith. Houston working the ball around. 4-3. Knocks down the long J. Smith's got 7 points.
Fantastic response from Smith Jr. Great poise and confidence on display there.
And here's MP from outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Pass to Porter. 13 feet out. Offensive board. Kicks it out to MP. Lets the three fly. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality. And that's something that we can learn from Europe. Back over to you, Brian.
Taking that long view approach. All right, thank you, Allie.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Houston has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Smith with a screen on Doncic. Pass to Russell. Just 5 to shoot. There's the three. He drops it from range. 5 points in the game.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
Outside Russell. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Smith outside. Tries it from 19. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
MP outside. Let's go with a three. Connects from downtown. MP's got 41.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Drills it from deep. MP's got 44.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Here's Higgins. Smith with a screen on Doncic. To halt the run. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Sixers ahead, delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the
defense. Checked in for Williams. Timeout called. Houston. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. MP no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
We've got Alperon Şengün, and it's Higgins in at the one. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Shepard. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Pass to Higgins. Here's Shepard. Şengün, the screen. Fires for three. Rebound by Philadelphia. MP's got his fourth rebound in this one.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Drains the triple. We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And he makes it. Saunders has gotten his first basket of the night.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
And here's MP from outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to Higgins. The three is up. The shot misses.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Rogers. Back to MP. Over to the wing. Philadelphia moving it around. And the 76ers another three.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Pass to Saunders. Now Şengün. Embiid with a steal.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the 76ers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And these teams meet only twice a year. Different conferences, so there's a bit of a feeling out process. I thought they made good adjustments along the way and just did what they had to do against Houston.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
Higgins misses.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
Screen by Embiid. And here's MP from outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Higgins. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and
Up next, the Pacers taking on the 76ers. For the Indiana Pacers, they've tipped off the season with back-to-back losses. A win tonight would give them something to build on. Sixers, Pacers, up next. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Neesmith is out there with Cheeks. And it's Jemison in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the 76ers, Edgecombe is out there with Doncic. Then it's Porter. Then it's MP. And it's Wembanyama in at the center. And we talk about experimenting with lineups early on, DB. What are some examples of that?
Well, you can have two extremes, right, in the modern NBA. Most teams need some sort of small ball lineup that they finish with, but we are also increasingly starting to see teams play with multiple bigs on the floor. You have to be able to have multiple tools in your toolbox.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Halliburton with it. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Neesmith. That three off the mark. Doncic against Halliburton. Doncic passes to MP. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Halliburton outside. Now Neesmith. Pass to Nembhard. Now here is Halliburton. 5 on the clock. Back to Nembhard. Oh, good with the triple.
Boy, that's over 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Takes a step back. And here's Doncic from the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for 3.
Halliburton on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Cheeks no good.
Yeah, tough start. 0 for 4. Just relax a little bit.
MP passes to Doncic. The layup off target.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
There it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. MP looking around. Driving the lane. And MP throws it down.
I'll tell you, take the momentum from the drive as a launching pad. MP, ready to go.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Houston really lit up the floor. He scored 64 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Tari Eason's checked in for the 76ers. Jared McCain comes in for Edgecombe. And here's MP for 3. Traps in the tray. MP's got 5 now.
Well, you can just tell that MP was in the zone on that three-point attempt.
1:19 left in the first. Branham, the pass to Williams. That shot missing. Good defense by Wembanyama. Fires top of the key. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 7.
In this league, anytime you can push the rock, you do it. MP completes the break there.
Here's Hardy. No good from outside. 76ers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. A fader. McCain's shot is off. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Well, let's see how they play the clock.
Pass to Hardy. Here's Branham with the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And here's MP for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Philadelphia. Now here's Hardy. Still without a basket. It's good from the top of the key.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And so it's MP making things happen for Philadelphia. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. The 76ers will go for a different look here. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Embiid. MP comes in for Tari Eason. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Jared McCain. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Rodgers. Cheeks' shot is good.
Aggressive move in the painted area just makes some things happen.
The 76ers trail by 6. MP out there with Porter. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Jemison. Now Halliburton. Kept alive. Now Nembhard. A three-pointer off the mark. They're outside. The shot, no good. Pacers leading by 3. Pass to Walter. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Walter's got 8 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Porter a screen on Cheeks. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Halliburton. From deep. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Too long in the paint, he's hit with a 3-second violation. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
And the technical free throw is good.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
Jared McCain's checked in. For Edgecombe. Then for the Pacers, Neesmith, he's checked in for Walter. And it's Hardy in for Andrew Nembhard. The 76ers trail by 3. And here's MP for 3. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists now in this one. Pacer shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Halliburton. Inside, Cheeks. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
After a slow start, he has really tightened up his game.
Here's MP. It's hauled in by Cheeks.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Pacers up by 2. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
A look here now at the 76ers. When you come out rocking with 2 straight wins, you're feeling good.
Yeah, got to keep that out of your head, though. Each game presents a new challenge.
And now, let's get into the Indiana Pacers game. It's been a close one so far.
I know my partner here appreciates the brute force, especially on the glass, right, Shaq? And they're in a good spot because of it.
They've shown great toughness, and they've been very quick to the ball. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
You know, Doris, here's a question for you. Is there a reason why we see so many point guards become head coaches?
I do believe, Kevin, obviously as a point guard, you are responsible on both ends of the floor. On the offense for knowing all of the sets and where every single guy is positionally. On the defensive end, you're the lead communicator. You are at the point of attack. So it makes perfect sense to me that they become head coaches.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Cheeks is out there with Neesmith. And it's Jemison in at the 5. And they take the lead. 25 points for MP.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
Halliburton passes to Cheeks. That one drops for him. Cheeks has got 8 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Nembhard finds Neesmith. Indiana moving the ball around. And it's Jemison missing. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. A 2-point game.
If I'm playing with MP right now and I have the basketball, I am finding that guy.
That shot off. Nice D from Porter.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Connects from 3-point range.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Boy, a brutal start to the half. 1 for their first 5 attempts.
MP outside. Lets the 3 fly. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pacers trail by 10. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. 76ers making a change here. McCain's checked in. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. Fifth best, Tyrese Halliburton.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Out to the right wing. Here's Cheeks. Takes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Here's the 3. MP again from deep. MP's got 39.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now, and the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Pass to Cheeks. The 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Boy, not much defensive pressure on that 3, but he still couldn't make it.
And they double up MP. Now Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Doncic has got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers. Cheeks from outside. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 7 rebounds in the game. Doncic outside. The 3 from MP. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Bounce pass Nemhard. Here's Halliburton. No good, unable to end this run.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And the basket by MP.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And the 76ers with some changes. Embiid comes in for Wembanyama. And Rodgers subbed in for Doncic. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Monk. And here's Hardy. The three-pointer's off the mark.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Monk outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And so it's Philadelphia in. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard.
Changes for Philadelphia. MP's checked in for Joel Embiid. Edgecombe comes in for Jared McCain. And Doncic is subbed in for Rodgers. The 76ers leading by 21. They've got MP. Doncic out there with Edgecombe. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Porter at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Cheeks against MP. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Cheeks. Now Nemhard. Halliburton outside. A three-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Down low. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. MP's got 53. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. A three-pointer is right on target.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
Porter, a screen on Cheeks. And a wide-open look for MP. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How about how competitive MP is. You knock in a three, he answers right back.
That shot wide open. Halliburton's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Pacers.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Good, that's another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the 76ers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Doncic kicks to MP. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. 65 points for MP.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Halliburton outside. It's good from long range.
Now, Halliburton loves answering a challenge. A three made on one end means it's time for him to come back and answer.
MP outside. And that falls.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the flank.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when
We don't want to get tunnel vision. No pun intended. Keep your eyes active and be alert at all times.
Good words to live by.
Hey, man.
All right, MP. To be the best, you got to beat the best. Tonight, you got a chance to do just that.
Yes, Xander, yes. Tonight's the first game in our All-Star Series, and we're going to see how I stack up against someone who wants to take my position on the All-Star team.
Why is a game like this more important than any other game? You know, as far as proving you're an All-Star.
Because it's a marquee matchup. Two top guns going at it. A lot of people decide their votes off of a game like this.
Things are eyeballs.
Easily.
All right, so, you feeling any pressure, or...?
Look, brother. Pressure ain't on me. It's on whoever's guarding me. So, this is what you put in all that work for. Games like this. MP, out.
There he is.